You got that promotion you've been chasing for years. Your salary jumped 20%. Your title now includes words like senior or director. The corner office is yours. Yet somehow you feel empty. The success you imagined would fill you with satisfaction has left you questioning everything. What happened? You've fallen into the promotion paradox, the strange reality where climbing the ladder can sometimes take you further from what truly matters in your career and life. I watched a close friend chase promotions relentlessly for a decade. Each new title brought a brief high followed by longer periods of stress and disconnection. When he finally reached his dream position, he confided that he barely recognized his life anymore. His relationships had suffered. His health had deteriorated. And the work itself? It had become more about politics than purpose. This pattern repeats across industries and organizations. The external markers of success often fail to deliver the internal fulfillment we expect. Let's examine why this happens. First, promotions typically add management responsibilities that pull you away from the craft you originally loved. The programmer who becomes a team lead spends more time in meetings than coding. The nurse who becomes an administrator deals with schedules instead of patients. The researcher who becomes a department head handles budgets instead of discoveries. This disconnect creates what psychologists call identity dissonance, when your daily activities no longer align with how you see yourself. Second, the skills that earned you promotions are rarely the skills needed at higher levels. This phenomenon, known as the Peter Principle, suggests that people rise to their level of incompetence. You were promoted because you excelled at your previous role, not because you demonstrated mastery of the next one. The technical expert suddenly needs political savvy. The independent contributor must become a team builder. The hands-on doer must learn to delegate. Third, and perhaps most insidious, promotions feed our external validation addiction. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl observed that happiness cannot be pursued directly, it ensues from dedicating ourselves to something greater. Yet promotions train us to focus on status rather than service, prestige rather than purpose. The ancient Stoics understood this trap. Marcus Aurelius, despite being Roman emperor, reminded himself daily, "Remember that what pulls the strings is the force hidden within. There lies the power to act, there the life, there, if one must speak out, the real man." Your real value doesn't come from your title. So what's the alternative? Should you refuse promotions and stagnate in your current role? Not necessarily. The key is changing how you approach career advancement. Start by clarifying what truly matters to you. When psychologist Cal Newport interviewed people who loved their work, he found they rarely followed generic career paths. Instead, they developed rare and valuable skills, then leveraged those skills to create roles that provided autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Ask yourself, what elements of my work bring me deep satisfaction? These activities represent your craft, the work itself, not the rewards attached to it. Next, consider what author Simon Sinek calls your why, the purpose that drives you. Are you solving important problems? Helping specific people? Creating something beautiful or useful? Advancing knowledge in your field? With clarity about your craft and purpose, you can evaluate potential promotions differently. Instead of asking, "Is this a step up?" ask, "Will this role allow me to practice my craft and serve my purpose more effectively?" Sometimes the answer is yes. Leading a team might amplify your impact. Strategic roles might remove barriers to meaningful work. Sometimes the answer is no. The promotion might distance you from your strengths and passions. This mindset shift transforms how you navigate your career. You might choose lateral moves that deepen your expertise rather than vertical moves that diminish it. Negotiate hybrid roles that preserve your connection to the work while adding new responsibilities. Create alternative paths like becoming a principal individual contributor rather than a manager. Turn down prestigious roles that would pull you too far from your purpose. The irony? People who focus on craft and purpose often advance more successfully than those fixated on promotions. Their work stands out. Their authenticity attracts opportunities. Their fulfillment sustains them through challenges. Remember my friend who reached his dream position only to feel empty? He eventually stepped down to a role with less prestige but more meaning. Today, he mentors younger professionals while directly contributing to projects he cares about. His salary is lower. His title is simpler. His satisfaction is immeasurably higher. Your worth isn't determined by your position on an organizational chart. The promotion paradox dissolves when you recognize that true career success means growing in impact and fulfillment, not just in title and compensation. What meaningful work will you do today?